Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Jedi Modi Sports Betting. In this video, giving you my favorite MLB bets for today, looking at today's best MLB bets for Thursday, April 13th. Yes, I did have to check and see what day it was. To give a little bit of a recap from yesterday, I had 4 bets for you guys. Another day where I completely broke even in terms of my win-loss record. I went 3-3 for 2 days in a row, and then yesterday I went 2-2. Luckily, I was able to profit yesterday as I zoom in a little bit here, because the first 2 plays that hit were both for 1 unit, and then the play that lost, Astros Pirates, first 5 over 6.5 was for half a unit, and then the McMahon over 1.5 bases was for 3/4 of a unit. So unit sizing, definitely important when it comes to making sure that you're just placing the correct bets. But went 2-2 yesterday. A little bit of a lighter slate today for the MLB. So instead of forcing picks, I only have 2 for you guys today. The first one I found using the OddsJam positive expected value page. And what we're looking at here is the Oakland Athletics team total over 3.5. -110 odds at Fox Bet. So number one, using the positive EV page, as you can see, everything is kind of derived from these no vig odds that you see right here. In this case, they price it at about -116. So these odds, the -116 that you see here, they're pulled from the sharpest sportsbooks in the world, the sportsbooks that consistently do the best job at pricing odds. And that's why everything on the positive EV page, A, is mathematically profitable, and B, why it's such a powerful betting tool in general. Because if you just think about it from just like a holistic view, basically the way things are going is we're saying, okay, the X amount of whatever 5, 7, whatever you want to call it, sportsbooks that consistently do the best job at pricing odds, they have this priced using a weighted average from all of those books at about -116. Well, we can get -110 odds at Fox Bet. That's profitable. That's 6 cents better than what the perfect line has this priced at. And then the bigger the gap between these two numbers, you can calculate the percent. So the bigger the gap, the bigger the edge, and the percent is captured in this percent column that you see here. Now, that doesn't mean that I just blindly hammer every single play from the positive EV page. I just like to look into each play to make sure that the bet I'm placing is truly an outlier compared to the majority of sportsbooks. In this case, the answer is a resounding yes. So we locked it in at -110. We see one smaller Colorado book have it at -116, but every other sportsbook, -125 up to -145. And we see sharp sportsbooks like Pinnacle at -126, other sharp sportsbooks at -130. But I get a lot of questions about how do you know if it's a big enough outlier that seems kind of arbitrary. Totally fair questions. If you're ever unsure, what you want to do is open the event page, open it in a new tab, and it pulls up this screen that you see here, which is basically just the entire market for what we are betting, right? The team total. And if you click these show no vig odds button here, what it does is it removes the vig from every single sportsbook that is pricing this play. Now, the OddsJam algo odds that you see here, these are the same odds as the no vig odds, so -116, -116. But if you want to look at the other sportsbooks, so if you remember, we locked it in at -110. Well, look where every other sportsbook prices this. -124, -150, -124, -118. Let's highlight the sharp sportsbooks. -113, Pinnacle, -115. That's great. Literally every single sportsbook, except for the one small Colorado book, has the no vig odds of this play priced above -110, which is exactly why this is a good play, which is exactly why we locked it in. I did look at the pitching matchup here on the Orioles side. They have Cole Irvin on the bump. And to call a spade, he stinks, has an incredibly inflated ERA, has not pitched well this year, has not pitched well the past couple years. And the Athletics just put up 8 against the Orioles yesterday. So their offense is hot, hoping to keep that hot streak going because we found an awesome play here. Athletics team total over 3.5, -110 odds at Fox Bet. This is play number 1. Play number 2, I found on the low holds page. So low hold is another way where you can find profitable bets. The intended use of a low hold is when you can place a bet on both sides. You see like -170 and +170, -450, +450. There's 0% hold on the market between these two lines, right? The goal of a low hold is to place a bet on both sides to have a 0% hold. So you're basically breaking even on the bets themselves, but you have some sort of deposit match, some sort of playthrough bonus, or you're looking to reach the next tier of a sportsbook subscription, or excuse me, reward system, and you want to risk up to a certain amount of money. By risk, I mean like you're just the amount of money you are staking, you're putting on a bet. There's actually no risk in this one. So you're breaking even on your individual bet, but you're hitting whatever bonus you're looking for. But you can also use the low hold page to find profitable bets, which is exactly what I found on Tampa Bay Rays -1.5. Let me zoom out a little bit here so we can include every sportsbook. But the play, we're looking at Rays -1.5 plus 105 odds at Caesars. And I should say, both of these plays, you should put 1 unit on. So I unfortunately couldn't get a full unit on the athletics one because I was limited. I would have liked to put $110 on it to win 100, but I could not. I put $100 on it. That is a unit for me. Whatever 1 unit is for you is what I would recommend putting on it. But I really do like this play. Tampa Bay Rays -1.5 plus 105 at Caesars. Number one, the Rays are hot. Let's just start off with that. At some point, the Rays do have to lose. I have it on a very good source that it's unlikely that they go 162-0. But that doesn't mean that they need to lose today. They have Jeffrey Springs on the mound, who is an absolute stud, incredible pitcher, has not given up a run yet this year. On the other side of the ball for the Red Sox is Corey Kluber, was once a stud, former Cy Young winner. Not really as good the past couple years and has not been great for the Red Sox. So I could see the Rays just lighting up Corey Kluber, putting up a ton of runs on him. That's why I looked it up from a sports perspective, but the value is the most important thing here. So plus 105 at Caesars. Let's look at where some sharp sportsbooks have it. Pinnacle has it at -104. Circa Vegas, which is we recently just added, it's a very sharp sportsbook. We use them almost as close to Pinnacle in terms of sharpness, -108. And the rest of the books we see like Tipico even money, Bet365 even money, and then a lot of books have it at like -105 to -115. So we are getting a pretty good price here at plus 105 at Caesars, and that's obviously the most important thing here. So play number 2, Tampa Bay Rays -1.5 plus 105 at Caesars. And that's it. So 2 bets for you guys to hammer for today. If you are tailing, comment and let me know. Other than that, remember to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit me up at my Twitter handle you see on the screen here. I also put a link to it in the description of the video as well. But that is all I got. So I appreciate everybody watching and have a good one.